Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? My name is Thomas, and I represent OLYMP Trade online broker. And today I will be conducting this webinar for you. So, welcome to our weekly online event where we will be trading and analyzing markets. Feel free to ask any kind of questions that you might have and get yourself comfortable. And let's start trading and let's start analyzing the markets. If you have any questions, I will be very grateful if you left these questions in the chat in the under the video. And I would appreciate any kind of comment on my trades, and also maybe you have some thoughts on what is gonna go where. Maybe some assets will go up in price and some will go down in price. So let's share, let's exchange the ideas, because we are all here to do one thing: to learn how to predict where the markets will go next. That's not a simple thing to do, but let's try and do it together. The the strategy that I chose today is going to be triple rebound strategy, which belongs to the expert strategies category of our strategies. And it's quite a simple strategy based on three RSI indicators. We have the fast one with a period of 7. We have the middle one with a period of 14, or the moderate one, and we have the slow one with a period of 21. Now, the combination of these three indicators gives us the strongest signal for a downtrend or uptrend depending on the situation, and the combination of the fast one together with the moderate one gives us I would say still it's a strong signal, but it's not the strongest signal from the strategy. Nevertheless, you can use any kind of combination of these indicators. Maybe you can even use just the fast one, or the fast and the moderate one, or maybe just you want to use the moderate indicator with a period of 14. I think, and I'm pretty sure that throughout the today's webinar, we will see enough examples with pretty much different options with all kind of setups, and we'll be able to open quite many trades. And that's what I like to do. I like opening many trades, because the more trades I open, the more chances to learn you get. So, Anju Mahiraj, hello, welcome. Vadim Pro, hey. Hi from Meghalaya, nice to meet you, welcome. Jay Sainik, hi, hello. What happened to India Reliance stock? Oh wow, what a good question. I have no idea what is India Reliance stock. If you can elaborate a little bit on this question, I would be very, very grateful, because I don't really know what India Reliance stock is. Maybe I can Google this up a little bit. Oh, so Reliance Industries maybe. Wow, that's that's a tough one. I can see that the price of Reliance Industries goes up and has been going up for the last few months, but it's not really. I mean, like it looks like a stable company, and the chart that I'm looking at looks quite as an uptrend, but I don't really have any further news, and pretty much that's the first time I hear about this company. So sorry, no further comments on this company and on the stock. And we don't have the stock available for trading on our OLYMP Trade platform, but we do have many other assets, and especially on SPT, or stock price trading mode, we have got more than 70 different companies to trade and to invest in. And what I like about SPT mode is that there is no leverage involved. So this means that you can keep these stocks that you purchased indefinitely. And this means that, well, even if the price goes down for a certain period of time, in the global perspective, the price will go up. So that is the logic of the financial markets. So the stock markets, they have a tendency of going up, even though there might be a certain pullback on the markets. if you take a look at the markets in the global perspective, you're going to see that the markets they just go up all the time pretty much. So all right, let me give you an illustration of this example. So if we go to monthly candlesticks, we can see that even though, say, people who bought Nasdaq, okay, maybe that's a little bit a far-fetched or a far extreme example, because such .com bubble, it really is a bubble, and that happens quite rarely. But normally, if you look at this chart, say, what was the value in 2008? So the value was 2200 points of Nasdaq, and now it's 15,000. So probably now at the moment, I think the market is ready for a pullback, and I think all the analysts out there, or I would say the majority of the analysts, they're expecting this. We can see that the all the three RSIs are overbought. They are above the 70 line, which means that the price is a little bit overheated, and there will definitely be a pullback. Of course, no one knows when it's going to happen and how significant, how strong it will be, but the I think all the signals are telling us that something is going to happen, and a pullback is about to happen. So, oh wow, and look at this. On the daily, I think we have this head and shoulders pattern right now. We have the left shoulder, we have the head, and we have the right shoulder. And this looks, well, pretty much this looks like a completely formed head and shoulders pattern. And with this pattern, what we need to do is we need to wait for the moment when the breakdown of this neckline happens. And well, to me it looks like a that some very strong down movement is about to happen. So anyways, but maybe not yet, not just yet, but I think we are on the brink of that. All right, guys, another example, another trading idea that I want to share with you is Brent, because Brent is trading at already at almost $80 per barrel. Let's have a look. So yeah, today we kind of we came very close to this price, and there are many factors to it. So the supply is shrinking and the demand is growing. So this all affects Brent, and this all affects the price of Brent, and that's why it goes up. Sir, please tell 1 minute good working strategy. Well, I probably wouldn't tell you 1 minute working strategy, but instead I would like to draw your attention to the fact that 1 minute trades is probably one of the most dangerous and most unpredictable durations or like expiration times out there. So my strong advice for you is to trade say 3 minute trades, maybe okay, 3 minute trades in my opinion. If you prefer fast trading, if you and 3 minutes is actually very fast for financial markets, because some people, and I would say all the major investors who are really making all the money, or I would say the say 80% of the money on the financial markets. So all these 80% of the money comes from long-term investments. It definitely doesn't come from short-term trades. Even though I don't mind, I don't object short-term trading, but you have to consider and you have to accept all these risks associated with these 1 minute trades. But it seems that you totally acknowledge these risks. So yet my suggestion for you would be to maybe look at the perspective of switching to 3 minute trades instead of 1 minute trades, because 3 minute trades, in my opinion, is a much more predictable time, and you can really make some forecasts. So right now, my first trade throughout this webinar, today's webinar, is a trade on gold. So XAU USD, that's the stock exchange ticker for this asset, and we can see that the price is overbought. We can see that all the three RSIs almost, the third one is also almost at the 70 level. And then when the price starts to reverse, like here, that's the moment when you want to sell. So this is why I opened the trade in the downwards direction. NZD now this looks, this also looks like there might be a overbought area right now, right, quite soon. So gonna keep watching that asset as well. And what is that? That is Euro NZD. So the Euro NZD is overbought, sorry, oversold. And by oversold or by overbought, I mean the following fact. I mean the following thing. So the thing here is that the price went down very fast and very sharply. So the price kind of plummeted. And when this happens, it means that a certain imbalance between the buyers and the sellers occurs on the financial markets. And it means that now, when the price drops so fast, many people start to anticipate a pullback. And because now many people consider that the price went down a little bit too fast, and maybe now it's the moment to buy. And this is why people start buying here. And yeah, that's what makes such pullbacks happen. All right, so my trade on gold closed with a profit. Nice, beautiful trade. Hope my next trade, my second trade, will close with a profit too. Let's go back to NZD So I think this definitely looks like a possible sell situation or possible down trade situation. Now, okay, let's keep searching. And as soon as I find another signal, I will definitely let you know and I will open a trade. All right, so how about silver? Okay, so silver and gold, they correlate a lot. So basically the price of gold is the driver, and the price of silver is of course the follower. So when the price of gold starts going up, then the price of silver starts to catch up. Ooh, wow, what a breakdown. All right, so anyways, even though this trade might now close with a loss out of the money, I think I can still anticipate some pullback and maybe open a trade in the upwards direction. All right, NZD So a similar situation to silver, I think. Yes. So we are in the overbought area now. The two, so 2 out of 3 RSIs are already there, and this might be a moment where we should pay a little bit more attention to it. All right, Euro NZD. So closed out of the money. Oh wow. Look at this. Just had I opened this trade just 2 seconds later, that would have definitely been a winning trade. All right, so let me go ahead and open one more trade. One more trade in the upwards direction. Top traders to Bollinger use oh, what's the Quickler asset? So the Quickler asset is still under development, so I cannot really show it to you, unfortunately. And let's open a trade on silver. on the downtrend, and you can see that yes, it's overbought. Wow. So Asia Composite Index is oversold. All right, so 4 trades so far, not bad. And searching for more trading ideas. So if you have some trading ideas that you want to share, so feel free to write them in the chat. What is Quickler as? Yes, so I told that it's under construction, and I have invested 10 euros and I didn't get my money in my account. Why? Okay, so the thing is that it might take a little longer for the money to actually appear on the platform. That is usually the reason number one why this happens. So you need to wait a little bit. And if you still don't get the money onto your account, just write to customer support and they will be happy to help you. So sometimes it depends on the method of replenishment, on the replenishment method. So some of them, wow. Okay, first of all, let's have a look at the FTSE 100 index, and the price is overbought significantly, and that's a very, very good chance that we might have a very good trade. Maybe if not now, then the next trade I'm gonna cover with the loss compensation system. Okay, Nasdaq. Yeah, let's go ahead and place a trade in the downwards direction. So same story here. All three of them are overbought. So yes, that's the moment when we can. And of course, Euro stocks, and like the same thing, because they are all three indexes, and they are in a very, very bond, and they are in a very, very strong correlation. Yeah, and the French one as well, but I'm not gonna open one more trade because yeah, there's too many trades on the correlating assets. Okay, NZDCHF, nice. And Russell, of course. Okay, so you don't really want to open trades on correlating assets because basically it doesn't make sense to open 3 different trades where you can just open one trade just with a bigger amount of money in it. So it just doesn't make sense, opening like different trades. All right, so Euro NZD was a nice trade, and potentially I can see that potentially we might have another opportunity for a buy signal, and I think it's forming right now. So even though FTSE, right, so I'm not sure how it's gonna close, and Nasdaq as well, but definitely I can see that these assets, all these three indices, they are overbought, and yeah, I can place another trade in the downwards direction. Yes, exactly, because keep if the price keeps going up, and with the help of this strategy, with the help of the 3 RSIs, that's probably one of the best and most suitable strategies for the use of the loss compensation system. So if you use this loss compensation system, that's basically when you need to multiply your the amount of next trade in case your current trade is a losing one, and well, basically that's the system that can pretty much help you cover up the losses of your previous trades. And the main prerequisite to this strategy is that you need to make sure that in this strategy or some other strategy, because loss compensation system is just a method of money management, it's not the strategy itself. It is just all about how you control your the amount that you invest in your trades. So it's a little different, right? So you have your trading strategy and you have your money management system. That these things are, even though they are quite, I mean, like they are about the same, but it is still these are still two different things. So, and in this example, I think that's a very good example that I'm showing right now, how I did it with the Nasdaq index. So when the price went up, but the signal was there, so before even waiting, before having waited for the current trade to close, I opened an additional trade in the bigger amount of money, in the bigger amount, in the same direction, because the signal was there. Hi, hello everyone from Mexico. Hello, bienvenidos. Welcome to our webinar. Euro NZD. Okay, not really a good signal, I think. I mean, it's not really a clear signal, so it might go, it might close with the profit, might close without the profit, so it's kind of hard to say. Now, at the same time, CAD-CHF, so the Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc, this looks like a very, very interesting signal to me, because the first one, the first RSI is already overbought, and the moderate one is nearing this area. And also we have this huge and very strong level of resistance, because we the price touched it 1, 2, 3. Now it's the fourth approach to this level. And yeah, beautiful trade on Nasdaq, closing with the money, closing it with profits. And we can now go ahead and continue scanning for more trades. A breakout happened on silver. All right. We'll definitely give it a more thorough look. So indices, our 3 composite indexes. Pound. All right. So, well, I don't really see any breakout happening on silver, but what I can tell you for sure is that we have this level of support, which keeps the price from falling down under this price, and we also have the level of resistance. So this prevents the price from going up. So we are kind of stuck now between these levels, and once either the level of support or the level of resistance will be pierced, will be broken, that's when the price will gain another momentum for the further move, in the either in the upwards direction or in the downwards direction. So we don't really have to, you know, like anticipate that. We just need to go. All you need to do is go with the flow. So watch in which direction a breakout happens, and just join the crowd, right? So join the movement. So I mean, for me, well, at least I try not to care whether the price, you know, goes up. I try to stay as emotionally distracted as possible, even though of course sometimes it's hard to do, but I try. And yeah, that's pretty much when I make my best trades, when I stay completely emotionally stable and relaxed, and all these things. So what else? What else can I trade now? AUD JPY. That's a possible trade. So the Euro AUD. Okay, NZD. Brand. What's the minimum time? 5 minutes? Okay, let's go ahead and open a trade on Brent. Even though I don't really like trading 5-minute trades now with this strategy, but all right, let's make an exception for Brent, because now Brent is really overbought, so maybe it will generate this momentum. Wow, look at gas, look at the price, look at this trend. So from $2 in April, so $2.5 now, all the way up to $6 in the end of September. Wow, what a rise! What a rise in natural gas. All right, so let's go back to my favorite assets, and yes, silver is breaking out, so that will be a possible entry. And I would like to remind you that in 2 minutes the US markets will be open, and there will be more volatility on the markets. So as I remember from the previous webinars, and I guess everyone remembers from their experience, so that is the moment of so basically that's when technical analysis stops working for a few minutes, and then everything goes back to normal. But yeah, these first 2 minutes are very volatile, and so yeah, that's pretty much when you cannot really make any like probably good trades, or maybe you can, but yeah, there is more uncertainty than normally. All right, so let's go ahead and what is that Monday and true? Why is it that Monday and Tuesday markets are so unpredictable, though? Can you answer? I don't really have an answer for that, and I think it's really subjective. It's a real subjective topic, because in my opinion, say Monday or Tuesday markets, they are not really different from I don't know, from like say Wednesday market. I don't really see any problem with Monday market. I think Monday is a great day to trade, because basically all traders, they come back from vacations, from the weekends, and yeah, that's when they start trading, and that's when they everyone's eager to trade, everyone's excited for trading, and that's when the most interesting trades occur, I think. That's why we have so many Black Mondays, Black Tuesdays, when these sudden market crashes happen, because some and I would say a lot of news come out during the weekends, and the market just doesn't have any chance to to trade on the weekend and to sort of include it in the price. This is why all these very interesting gaps happen on Mondays. And yeah, that's in my opinion a great time to trade. So I don't really see any problem with Mondays and Tuesdays. In my opinion, that's probably one of the best times to trade. Yeah, so I totally, I mean, like, I wouldn't really concentrate on that. But all right, maybe the thing is that okay, so what is the solution to your question, right? So the solution would be to keep your traders journal, traders diary, and with this traders diary, you can pretty much write down, so take down notes and see why these Mondays and Tuesday are so difficult for you. I don't really think that this is about Mondays. Maybe it's about your maybe your mood, or maybe your willingness to trade on these days, or something else. I don't know, but I have an answer how to identify the problem, and the main tool or the best tool how you can identify, how you can find out this problem, this core, this root of evil. Here is your trader's journal or trader's diary. So that helps you keep track of your thoughts, keep track of your trades, and then pretty much you can find the solution. So maybe you will notice some pattern that persists in your Monday and Tuesday trades. So yeah, is OLYMP trade safe or not for beginners? Well, financial trading is not really. I mean, like, the word safe is not, in my opinion, is not really applicable to financial trading, because any kind of financial operations, even financial operations with bond, have a certain degree of risk. So it only, I would say, the more proper question would be, how do you minimize your risks? How to minimize the risks and how to maximize your potential profits? That would be the correct question, because in my opinion you cannot really completely get rid of risks, but there are good risks and there are bad risks. So bad risks is when you pretty much do something without analysis, without analyzing your trades, without proper technical analysis, without keeping your trader's diary, all these things. But if you have a completely different approach, and by the way, you can always request a consultation with a financial analyst from our company. If you go to help and you go to personal analyst, you can always request a callback and arrange a consultation. Or you can always ask, if you are already talking with your if you are already in touch with your financial analyst of OLYMP Trade, so you can always ask for a piece of advice. And yeah, there are methods how you can minimize risks, and how you can stay psychologically sound. So yeah, in my opinion, that's a more not just correct question, but it's more about, it's a question that will pretty much take you to the profits. So how do I control my risks? So how not to overtrade, how to execute only good trades, how to stay mentally sharp. So all these things, you either need to have a trader's diary, or you need to consult a financial analyst, maybe from our company, because if you trade on advanced or expert status, you can request at least one consultation per month. So yeah, this is an answer. A pretty okay, Bollinger Bands with stochastic oscillator. So yeah, that can be a solution. Yeah, that's one of the strategies. So yeah, these indicators, in the combination of them, might work quite well. So I totally support your ideas, and I totally support your willingness to try and to combine, to find some interesting combinations, because there is a certain number of indicators out there. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one, CHF-JPY. So that's the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. So there are numerous combinations how you can make your trading better, how you can start noticing these different trading patterns. So different similarities, different patterns that repeat themselves over and over again. So it all comes down to your discipline, and so once again, I would remind you the same thing. So keep a trader's diary or journal. That's a very, very important thing. So how many trades have I opened so far? And I think I started here on gold. 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 7, 2, 7, 3, 9, 2, 3. Wow! So I have 75% winning trades with this strategy, and 2 more winning trades approaching. So So I would say it was the combination of a good strategy combined with the perfect timing in terms of financial market. So the market was, in favor of my strategy, and that's kind of like going back to the question about Mondays and Tuesdays. So today is Tuesday, and I don't really see anything abnormal with the market. In my opinion, more or less everything as it is any other day. Okay, so maybe I missed this trade on Bitcoin. It seems like that. I was waiting for this for the 14 RSI to also go in the overbought area. Now that didn't happen, so I didn't open a trade. Now I'm trying to find some just one more signal. I don't know. I want to open a few more trades. So well, I don't know. Anyways, maybe it's about time that I stop the webinar, because it's been on air for the last 30 minutes, and so how many is gonna be? 10 winning trades and 3 losing trades. I know we can calculate. So to sum up our today's trading. So yeah, and I would say that some people, some traders would love this strategy and others just wouldn't. So right, so I made $172 in these 30 minutes of trading, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 losing trades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4. Okay, so the ratio is 4 winning trades and 10 winning trades and 4 losing trades. So that makes so 10 divided by 14. So that is 71% of winning trades. So that's a very good ratio in my opinion. And with proper money management, you can make real good money without having to risk a lot. Of course, to avoid any sort of misunderstanding, I would like to remind you that in order to make a conclusion about how successful certain strategy is, that's pretty much you need to open at least, I wouldn't say 50, maybe 100 trades. So that's this is how many trades you need to open to make a like some sort of conclusion about how successful this or that strategy is. So yeah, make many trades, stay on the live account, because demo account is like you cannot really learn how to drive a car unless you start driving a real car in a city, in the city streets. You cannot do this in front of your computer. You cannot do it on the demo. Even though you can kind of learn the ropes, you can get your maybe first steps, but of course you need to have real world practice. So the same principle applies to financial trading. So in order to make good trades, you need to practice on live accounts first and foremost. How do we save our capital money on trade? Well, you don't. The answer is not to risk a lot of money in one trade, and to be able to control yourself emotionally. So control oneself emotionally and to not overtrade. So when you see that something's not right and you're losing money during a given session, that's when you want to stop. So you don't want to lose more than you can afford in one session, because that's gonna create a lot of stress for the future when you want. So the next day when you will start trading, you will have this thought in mind: how do I get my money back? How do I win this money back that I lost yesterday? So that's a completely wrong attitude, and yeah, you shouldn't do that. Anyways, thank you all for your attention. I hope you liked my trading today, and I hope you liked the strategy. On Thursday, same time, on our YouTube channel, I will be showing another trading strategy on your demand. So please prepare your questions and your I don't know, wishes. Magic will happen on Thursday. All right. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Good luck in trading, and I will see you all on Thursday. Thomas signing out. Bye bye.